Okay, today we're going to see how to work with the AND gates. So let me actually introduce this board. So you see the IC here. It's actually called 7408, which is this tiny chip is going to do the operation of multiplication. So we're going to see how this does the binary multiplication. And in the figure, the pin starts from here. So this is going to be pin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you have pin 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 accordingly. And we're going to use this diagram to show you, okay, this is how my IC looks like, pin 1 to 7 and then from 8 to 14. And we're going to connect your pin 1 and 2 to inputs A and B. So if you could look at here in our diagram over here, so I've connected those two orange wires, pin 1 and 2, and it's actually going to two switches, so you can actually connect it to any of those slots. You see there are two slots, so you can connect any of those two slots over here, and you can actually change this input to 1 or 0 by changing the switch directions, because we're going to see to make sure that this gate does an operation of this operation, A times A equals, so if you're going to give 0 0 0 1 1 0 and 1 1, so if you want to give 0 0, you have to keep it in both should be in this direction. Okay, so if you want 0 1, so this has to be pushed a little high. Okay, if it's 1 0, this has to be pushed to the top, and then this has to be at the down. So 1 0. If it's 1 1, so it has to be, both should be at 1 1 positions. So we're going to change that, but I'm going to keep it at 0 0 for now. And as you can see, in order for this IC to do the job of multiplication, we need to supply a voltage of plus 5 volts. So this is the energy that we would be supplying to this AND gate. And pin 14, if you closely look at that, pin 14 is the 5 volts. So I'm going to take 5 volts from this black wire over here, and as you can see, I've connected that to pin 14 to this chip. And also for pin 7, which is actually a ground connection, so I'm going to come back to my IC and see my pin 7, which is the gray colored wire. See, pin 7 is actually going to the ground connection over here. Okay, so there are a lot of ground connections. You can also give ground connections to the here also. You can also provide ground here. You can also provide ground here. So a lot of positions of ground. So depending upon the wires that you have, you can actually, if it's pretty big, you can actually do that. So anyway, so we have given inputs A and B for the switches. We have given plus 5 volts to this to the 14th pin IC. We also gave the ground connection, and then for the third pin, which is what the output is going to be to light up the indication, so connected a third pin, a yellow wire from third pin that actually goes to this particular LED. You can actually connect to any LED you want, but I just chose the third LED. So depending upon what you like, you can actually connect any way you want. It doesn't matter. So let's see if it works. So let me turn on this power supply. So go ahead and turn on that. So, and then we're going to look at the switches. Right now there's none of the LEDs are glowing, so we're going to follow this logic of 0. So for 0 0 it should not glow, for 0 1 it should not glow, for 1 0 the light should not glow, for 1 1 it should glow. So let's try that. Okay, so right now we have 0 0 switches. The light is not glowing. The third light is not glowing. You should look at this particular light. the third light over here. Okay, so let's try 0 1. So let me put the switch on. Light is still not glowing. Let's put 1 0. Light is still not glowing. Let's put 1 1. So as you could see, immediately when I said 1 1, the light indication works. So basically meaning that it is performing the binary multiplication of operation. Alright, 0 times 0 is 0, 0 times 1 is 0, 1 times 0 is 0, 1 times 1 is 1. It's a very simple indication of how this tiny chip can do a job of multiplication just by providing 5 volts and a bunch of 5 wires. So why don't you go ahead and try to see if you can able to make it work, and you can also try the binary addition chip also. Okay, thank you. And make sure once, if you're not using, please switch off the supply. Thank you.